Dangerous go.
Welcome to the Spooktacular Wasted State. I am Dan from Beyond the Grave. Buried next to me is Michael Rapp.
I'm not gonna come in with that energy, but we're gonna continue with Gail representing the female.
I am.
Gail is dead.
Dead air.
Yeah. This is Gail. They invited me. Oh, I'm supposed to introduce him now?
God.
I don't know how this works.
That's it. Yeah, you just tell me.
Over here is Kyle.
Whoa, my goodness, everybody's so dead. Yeah, I'm Kyle. I wanted to, since re-listening to everything.
I wanted to since
I've been re-listening to everything for posterity's purposes, I want to preface every show with Kyle's opinions do not reflect the opinions of his co-hosts.
he does have a point.
Like, literally, I say things that I believe, but I just don't want people to think you think them as well. All of you.
Oh, no, we don't agree with you at all.
I mean, sometimes you do, but sometimes I'm also like, you need to burn him in oil.
Only for making croquetas.
Mike's a really good cook for anybody who's never been
What?
to Mike's house and ate his food.
What are you talking about?
Oh, shit.
Dan, it's
What?
the television.
What the fuck we figured out
Damn, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh,
It's
the fuck is
TV.
happening?
I saw it too, Dan.
I saw the light from the television reflecting off the door, and it fucking freaked me out. I thought the poltergeist was happening. Ooh, this is a very spooky show tonight.
See, okay, this is what happens. Dan gets into October. He buys, what is it called? What's rosemary?
Well, right now this is Warlock, which is I'm drinking now,
Okay, that movie
and
sucks.
I have Rosemary's Baby.
No.
By Two Roads.
Rosemary's Baby.
Oh, Rosemary's.
Rosemary's Baby. I'm just drinking 90 minutes.
I also am drinking over 90 minutes.
We're also wasting 90 minutes.
Wasted State Podcast. What is this, number
5.
5? Number fucking 5.
5.2.
We have more listeners in Canada than we do in the U.S.
I'm
Do we
totally
really?
fine with that.
Yeah, Tegan just shares the shit out of this, apparently.
Really?
She's my homegirl, dude. She's my...
Is it SoundCloud or YouTube?
I think she's just a SoundCloud, which I've been pushing more than the YouTube.
Good. We need to get Justin's fucking spark the cash on that.
Hey, hey, thanks, Tegan. I've only ever known you from Friday the 13th, but you're a cool guy.
But
Yeah, you're a totally cool dude, Tegan.
yeah, madam, you're a sweet dude, madam.
Man, damn,
Um,
Tegan.
I wanted to mention last week's podcast. I started it talking about how great the Flyers' new mascot was, and how wonderful Gritty is. And Mike was like, "No, I hate him." But now Mike is down by law with the Gritty.
I have to say, the entire point is, if you're in on the joke, I'm with it.
Yeah, the team's totally in on the joke.
Oh, I'm with it now. I've had some fucking gritty experiences that have totally lead me on to gritty.
Ooh, you're so gritty. I'm sorry, I just want to do spooky voices.
I got spooky
You
stuff
can do
coming up. You can do spooky voices
I
forever.
could do spooky voice the entire time.
You don't need my
Not
permission.
if you're gonna fucking pull your tits together and speak in a high-pitched tone.
Why did he? Yeah. For anyone, he's very much squeezing his boobs together. Maybe it's because he's got boobies. Yeah, it's October. It's October. The Wink Boys. Oh wait, the Wasted State. Yeah.
Whoa, you're confusing groups here.
No, it is the Wink Boys.
No, it's not.
Right now it is.
No, it's not. Gail's not a wink boy.
That's true. Gail hasn't
This is
spoken
the
either.
Wasted State podcast.
The Spooky
The
State
Spooky-
podcast.
We don't celebrate Halloween on Halloween. As soon as the clock strikes October 1st, it's horror movies and hedge mazes and corn.
What are you talking about October 1st?
Halloween's the only day I get to take my mask off.
I'm talking like half September we're talking about Halloween.
Yeah, I mean, spooky, scary skeletons send shivers up your spine. But what did I talk about? The Flyers mascot, and I said how
He's spooky.
he's orange and black. Come on.
Come
But,
on, that orange and black. Spooky.
President Trump was making a visit to Philadelphia, and you know,
God, those words sound bad.
everybody seems to be protesting. Everybody's been protesting since the thing happened. But they were using the Flyers' new mascot to protest him. One poster said there's only room enough for one orange asshole in Philly, and it was a picture of the Flyers' new mascot. The other one was a giant black and white one with like 10 people across holding it, and it said, "Gritty says, get the fuck out of Philly." He's a national hero.
He really is.
He's a fucking national hero.
He
Yo,
really
I'll
is.
agree with it, because today was what? The meme I've been saying all day?
What?
Yep.
What? Are
I
you
keep
okay?
saying it backwards. It's the fucking toilet paper one with the shoe.
Oh, when Trump is walking up the.
Yeah.
A piece
The
of
airplane
toilet
with
paper.
A piece of toilet paper walked. I fucked it up.
No, you're good. Keep talking.
No, I lost it.
No, you were good though.
Hey.
Look what happened on stage.
Yeah.
So
About halfway
good.
through.
Until it wasn't.
Here's one thing I like about Gritty.
What
People have been editing him into spooky photos.
Ooh, spooky photos.
Like a picture of Gritty outside your window. Gritty through the mist.
Yo, but here's the thing.
Gritty under your bed.
I don't feel like I'd be so scared about that because, like, if I saw Gritty's face outside the thing, I'd be like, he's just watching. He's a creepo.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's give him a fucking show.
That is spooky.
he's
That
pretty
is
terrifying.
creepy.
But judging from the looks of Gritty, if he saw what we were up to most of the time, he would kick that window in and take one of our beers.
I mean, judging by the looks of Gritty, he looks like one of our hallucinations.
I see. It's been perfect timing because one of the Flyers forwards is under investigation for large amounts of cocaine being found at his house, and Gritty now
Oops.
exists.
He's a
Coincidence?
forward, but his career is going
Yo.
backwards.
I have a question. If a
you.
mascot gets convicted of a drug crime, does the mascot have to go, or like does the guy
Does
play?
the guy under it?
Yeah, like is it just the mascot put in prison?
Well-
Because technically he's just acting. Like it's just a role.
What was he doing drugs in character?
The character was doing drugs.
I believe you're speaking of performance art.
Yeah.
And no matter how good the performance art is, I don't get to shoot you and be like, it was the character.
Well, it's just like how you can't smoke on stage unless it's part of the act.
Yeah, you can't smoke a cigarette because it might fuck up the performance.
Ooh.
I can't wait till I can do that.
Gail, what do you think? You're falling asleep on us right
man,
now. Are we
Gail.
spooky enough for you?
Don't look at me. Have your own opinions.
Is this podcast not spine tingling?
Gail,
I was told that I can just sit here and be quiet, and if I made any more noise than Justin did, I'd be all right.
which is already a complete
So
success.
I feel I've
yeah.
spoken enough.
Mm-hmm.
Gail,
win.
how creepy do you think your eyes are?
Oh, jeez. Apparently pretty creepy, but I don't see it because they're my fucking eyes.
Do you ever look your eyes in the eyes?
You ever just stare into the mirror and be like, fuck.
Fuck.
Sometimes when you stare into the Gail stares back.
Like, I got some...
Dan is just whispering.
Yeah.
So super close to the microphone.
Yo, Dan likes that fucking foam on his lips.
He does.
It does feel good.
I don't
Yo,
think
it tickles
so.
his
I
mustache.
just gave you guys a little kiss.
Alright. I wanted to keep a spoopy theme.
Spoopy.
Keep a
No,
totally...
no. Hold on. Are we
Spoopy.
keeping it spooky? Or are we going full spoop on this?
Oh no, spoopy is until the week of Halloween. Right now you're correct. We are just at spooky levels of spook.
I'm
Lay it
glad
on
that you
me,
admitted
Bone
you were
Daddy.
wrong. Yeah, Skinny Bones Jones.
Skinny Bones Jones just admitted that he's fucked up. I'm pretty drunk. Not gonna
Pretty
lie.
drunk.
Oh,
We've had
oh.
like 4 beers. Come on, man.
I had
Hold it together.
Fucking 390 minutes. They're good. But no, what?
How many hours of beers is that?
That's 240.
That's like half a day.
Which is wrong.
90 minutes times 2 is approximately 3.5 weeks.
Either way, all equations equal spooky.
Oh my god! I knew it. I knew Dan wouldn't be able to control himself.
What are you
Okay.
talking about? He's doing better than you.
I wanted to ask, what is the least favorite when you got home at the end of the night of trick or treating and you fucking opened your bag? What is the worst fucking candy to
Tootsie
find?
Roll.
Really?
Fucking
Wow. Dan was all about hating the Tootsie Roll.
I hate Tootsie Rolls.
Yo,
Dude, that was quick. Hold on. Like the Tootsie, like classic? Or
Tootsie, anything.
Like what about even the flavor?
Even the movie Tootsie.
I
Fuck
was
it.
just gonna say that. What about the movie Tootsie?
Fuck it. Fuck Tootsie
What about-
Rolls. Fuck Tootsie Pops. Fuck the movie
Dude,
Tootsie.
I love Tootsie Pops, man.
What, like
Fucking-
the lollipops with the gum in them?
I
I
could
the
never
ones that-
finish without biting.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Them motherfuckers.
That's spooky. But yeah, those motherfuckers.
Dan's talking about anything Tootsie, man. So like even the ones that were exotic flavors, like
Like when some
Apple.
fucking creepo comes up and grabs your feet and goes, "Go to Tootsies." I agree.
Yeah, fuck
Tootsies suck.
I don't remember that happening every Halloween.
It's like if you took shit and turned it into taffy, you'd get a Tootsie Roll.
You're the second person this week to tell me that they threw all their Tootsie Rolls away.
I threw my Tootsie Rolls at people. I threw them back.
Was it a full-length Tootsie Roll? Fucking beating him with it?
They always thought Dan was trick-or-treating and like, here you go. And he's like, I asked for $1, bitch.
I would have much rather you just give me rocks.
Like, literally.
Hold on. I don't hate Tootsie Rolls. I've never met anybody so adamantly against a Tootsie.
I hate them more than candy corn.
I love candy corn.
Now we have to fight because candy corn rules.
See? Fucking Kyle's got my back, especially when you get them big-ass pumpkins that you can sit there and enjoy. That fucking... I love candy corn.
We get to talk about candy, guys. I'm so excited.
Yeah, because you can't have none no more.
I can. I'm going to a Halloween parade tomorrow, and I'm going to shoulder check the fuck out of some little kids.
Dude, you fuck off. My brother's going to be in that Halloween parade.
I'm not going to check him. He's going to be throwing the candy, not going for it.
No offense, but my brother is in your weight class.
I've met your brother. He could clearly beat me up.
He's beyond his weight class. What are you talking about? Senior brother.
Gil, weigh in. Because we're at a stalemate here.
Yeah, weigh in. How much you weigh?
Tootsie Rolls, yes or no?
I like Tootsie Rolls. I don't like Rolos. I was gonna say that I don't like
What?
finding
Rollers are
Rolos.
so much
I will say the only thing I like about Tootsie Roll is that song. Cotton candy, sweet and low.
Oh,
let me see your Tootsie Roll.
Tootsie
Roll.
Roll. Yeah.
All right. That's it.
I also
Children's
love the
song.
69 Boys.
That old children's song from the sea. Gil, you don't like Rolos?
What's a Rolo?
They're caramel.
I have no knowledge of a Rolo.
They're like they have Tootsie Roll like chocolate around them.
They have
with
Tootsie
the
Roll
Roll.
like
They
characteristics.
have Tootsie Rolls.
But I don't.
Yeah.
I like Tootsie Rolls and I like the flavored Tootsie Rolls especially.
I don't think
You're
he's saying.
like,
I love like
Flavored
Dan was.
Tootsie Rolls, but
What'd you say?
Rolos I just not.
Rolos, no.
the blue, the red, those I do kind of dig those.
Everything's
I like
still,
them.
I saw you looking. Everything's still too loud.
Yeah, no shit, dude. Shallow range. What do you want me to do?
Turn the range down or the thing.
Turn the range down. I want you to open up the microphones and put more cardioid shit in them to make them less.
Dude, whatever. I got
not
a whole fucking stack of cardioid things.
Oh my god.
Anyway, Dan was all like, I hate fucking Tootsie Pops. I'm like,
Tootsie Rolls.
Fuck no. He said Tootsie
said Tootsie
Pops.
No, he said Tootsie everything.
Yeah,
Tootsie
but he
everything. Even
also
the movie-
specifically mentioned Tootsie Pops. I love me some fucking lollipops.
But what
I
is
don't
your
care what's in the
least
middle of them.
favorite? Like the shit that was gonna get hooked back at people Halloween candy.
Shit.
I mean, I can't believe anything because like you guys eat candy corn like Tootsie Rolls. So what the fuck do you hate?
I don't.
Like is somebody
Dan-
somebody would probably
Dan's
give you a
sitting there
piece
like,
of chalk.
You eat
And you'd be
Tootsie
like, "Ooh,
Rolls.
delicious."
Dad's like, you eat Tootsie Rolls like you eat candy corn. I'm like, I like both those things, so yes. I just make a
Also-
big ball of Dan hate and then shove it in my mouth. I combine Tootsie Rolls and fucking... What's that?
Good. When we're
The
done,
only
when we're done
thing-
recording, I got a big ball of Dan hate for you.
No, what's the... I can't remember what it is. It's like chalky...
Do you like your Tootsie Rolls
Necco
homemade? Because I
wafers.
got you.
Necco wafers are the fucking thing that I hate.
The fuck's
Necco
a
wafers
Necco
are
wafer?
fucking chalk and you know it.
Is that not medicine disguised as candy?
That's chalk. That's
But
not.
it
it's
doesn't
not even-
cure anything.
It cures a sugar tooth, maybe. I don't
No,
know.
no, because it
No.
doesn't taste like sugar. It tastes like fucking chalk.
Dude, Necco wafers. The answer to your question from me is Necco wafers. Dan hates Tootsie Rolls. Necco wafers are not candy for me.
It's just retard. Necro wafers.
Like I don't think.
Necromancer wafers, like the opposite of fucking Jesus at fucking communion. Necco wafers.
I mean, I've had both
Necro.
wafers. I'll take
Jesus,
the
if
Necro.
you
I'll
will.
take the Necro.
The Necro wafers.
The Necro wafers.
Dude.
Here's my thing. Like I can't think. Maybe I'll think of one later because I haven't been trick or treating in so long. But there wasn't.
Yo, let's go trick or treating this year.
Yes, a bunch of creepy 30-year-olds trick or treating.
Well, no offense, but just keep your beard shaved and you'll look at least 12.
No, we take
Right.
it. We kidnap Evan's kid, and we're like, yes, we're here
Yeah.
for him.
Me and Mike can pretend to be a same-sex couple, and you're our adopted son.
Pretend they say.
But
But
I've been called a bear at least twice today, so let's do it.
there's not one that I remember just being pissed that I got, but anything that wasn't fucking sweet tarts it sucked. I'd give it to Evan.
Wait, anything that wasn't sweet tarts?
Yeah.
So you would straight up pass up like
So you didn't like
snack
Tootsie Rolls
size
either?
Twixer.
Oh, I wasn't defending Tootsie Rolls, dude. I think they suck balls.
All right, I'm sorry.
I love Tootsie Rolls, but you would pass up like Snickers and fucking Jawbreakers.
Not
and-
Jawbreakers.
Reese cups?
Snickers, I would definitely pass up. The only candy
You don't
bar
like no fucking Snickers?
I hate Snickers. They get.
You don't like no Milky Way? You don't like no Snickers?
Are you doing a Joe Dirt
You don't like
right
no
now?
fucking... Yeah, I am. If
With
you would have
candy-
fucking ruined
with
it
candy
with
bars?
candy bars. Now I fucking made me think about it and I lost
He
it.
is fiddle-faddling with his mic stand like I've
You don't
never
like no
seen.
fiddle faddle?
He's trying to be an opposite day.
With or
He's
without-
pulling away from him.
With or without the scooter stick. No, I love Jawbreakers.
Jawbreakers was not. What about Goobers?
Goobers were good.
That's racist.
Red Hots. Is that what they're called?
They're
Those
called-
little
yeah, they're-
stupid
yeah,
balls?
they're Red
I'm not a
Hots.
fucking spicy fan or a cinnamon
First of
fan.
all, cinnamon does not count as
Whatever.
spicy.
Oh, the
It is in
dentine.
a way.
It does the white people.
I don't.
My mayonnaise
Yes,
is too spicy.
I don't like Red Hots.
Blasphemous.
You like Red Hots?
Ew, gross.
Yeah, I don't.
Yo,
don't
I
particularly
can't
like
cook
Red
in
Hots.
this house because
Did
of
you like
Gail's
Red
lack
Hots,
of
Dan?
flavor.
I liked Red Hots more than Tootsie Rolls, so I think I'm
Okay,
kind of like,
okay.
I'm like a little indifferent.
Dan's gonna sit there and be like, I like unwanted sodomy better than
You know,
Tootsie
I
Rolls.
wanted to have a spooky show. Now I feel like this is just gonna be like an hour of me hating Tootsie Rolls.
Yo, that's pretty spoopy.
It ties into the Spooky. Spooky. Spooky.
Yeah, we're
I'll
not
do later.
spoopy yet.
Not Spoopy
I'm
yet.
sorry, I
Stay
misspoke.
tuned for next month or next week's
Next
closer
week.
to Spoopy show. No, but like it's
It'll
totally
be
Halloween
even
related.
spookier.
Like I said, anything that wasn't Sweet Tarts can eat the fuck out of a bag of dicks because, like, I'd eat
Well,
other
it's
candy.
not my fault.
Gobstoppers are great.
It's not my.
Oh, yeah.
Gobstopper, dude, the face. You look like me.
I can't believe
Sugar
that
junkie.
you don't like candy bars.
I don't like chocolate. I was never big into
I
chocolate.
don't like chocolate either.
I like condensed sugar in ball form only.
We like it
Yo,
pure.
whatever. Yo, hold on. Is it really? How many forms of Halloween candy are there? There's fucking Tootsie Rolls. There's
oh
fucking
my-
Sweet Tart form.
Oh my
And
God.
then there's candy bar. Like, there's nothing more than that.
I literally
So-
cannot wait until tomorrow when I get to gorge on candy.
This is even my final form of candy.
Yeah.
No, but I like as a real point, like.
You thought that's all there was, and then after our time of trick or treating, they invented Nerds Rope, and that's a whole thing in itself.
No, it's not. Not really.
I'd
It's just
kill your whole
a
fucking
combination
family.
of two. It's just gummy worms.
It's just
and,
licorice with
and
nerds
nerds.
stuck to it.
Well, then that's been solved. I'm glad that was a great mystery that you thought would take 4
I
episodes.
didn't say it was just. I had a whole 4-story arc drawn out for this shit.
You sound like it.
Who shot the Nerds Rope? Find out next time.
My wife is covered in nerds.
It looks like it was murder
It's
by
Willy Wonka.
Nerds Rope.
Well, Dan, you told us you went into great detail about what the worst thing you could have gotten in your candy bag was. What was your favorite? Like, if you saw it in the bag, you were like, "Fuck yeah!"
Yeah, it's somebody who doesn't like.
favorite?
See, that's how I can prove Dan's a hater.
You know, I kind of
So
like
quick on the hate.
Rocks. He fucking loved just rocks. Just old people
I mean,
just being like, fuck you.
He's about to say if it was rocks or Tootsie Rolls, I eat the rocks.
You guys can rewind the minutes. I did say that already.
Never.
You know, I've been a fan of the bottle caps.
Mm.
Bottle caps
Here,
are
here.
nice.
All of you are fucking wrong.
No. See, I don't.
Bottle caps is the worst fucking candy ever conceived by man.
Okay, that's wrong.
No, it's
Alright,
not.
alright, alright,
And
shut
you're
up.
all garbage people.
Should I just shut off his mic?
Mute him.
Mute him. No, you're absolutely wrong.
I am
because
not wrong.
Some of them taste like root beer. Some of them taste like other forms of root beer.
All of them taste like fucking disappointment.
No, they don't.
No, they all do.
And they're kind of soft. So after
You know
after
what
my
tastes
teeth
better
got
than
really
a root
bad-
beer fucking cap?
Mm.
A fucking root beer.
Shut up, you Tootsie troll.
I can't
Let
chew.
the men talk.
I can't chew that bottle of root beer.
It-
I can chew those bottle
You
caps.
can't chew anything with them fucking garbage teeth.
I was
Wow.
also a fan of when they would give you like pixie straws.
Wow.
Whenever somebody would hand out pixie sticks, like I would glance at my mom and just watch her fucking eyes roll out of her head because she knew I was gonna fucking snort all of them.
We all did it.
Fucked up.
You made fun of me the last time I was telling you I was a sugar junkie. And Dan was like, we've all done that, but Kyle did it because he needed to. He was getting sick.
Yeah. Got the DTs, the PTs.
No, see, there was a really, really sour form of Pixie Stick that came out when I was a kid, and then I could never go back. Like, once I had the super sour form, I looked for it to chase that dragon.
I told you, the only alternative is raw Kool-Aid.
Put it under your teeth, or put it under your tongue.
Put it under your teeth.
Oh.
With these, I probably could.
I think what we can say, like the universal favorite Halloween candy, a Reese's cup.
Yes, but
All right, I'll regretfully agree.
Right? Yeah, you're
begrudgingly.
like,
I'll begrudgingly. I'm a contrarian. I'll just begrudgingly.
Yo, like I've been at Wawa in the morning for the last like 3 weeks, and they have this new Reese's Pieces candy bar, and I'm like, I want it, and I want it. But like, I don't want to spend the money for it because like I also want this bagel full of sausage.
See, that's the thing too. Like,
Yeah, I bet you do.
I don't even like chocolate that much, and I would always grab the Reese's. The Reese's were always.
I don't
Yo,
like chocolate
I
at
like
all.
Reese's Pieces better than I like Skittles.
Sour
Well,
Skittles.
those are two different things.
That's
I
true.
was talking about candy with a coating.
Like
Yeah,
what
but-
you like. What would have been a better comparison? Is
No,
like I like
hold
Reese's
on,
Pieces
Gail.
better than M&M's.
M&M's. Yeah.
Yeah, that's still candy with a coating.
I don't like M&M's.
What about them puffy ones I had for a while?
But he's the
What are
world's
they?
greatest rapper, man.
Yeah.
Puffy M&M's?
Yeah, like the air puffed ones they were selling for a while.
I legitimately have no idea what you're talking about.
Ooh, I like the pretzel ones.
Why'd you say it like
What
that?
the
I don't know.
What? Is there
Thank
something
you.
behind me?
No, your hair was all kinds of fucked up, and it was spooking me out.
Okay, that's the second person to get spooked. Legitimately terrifying me now.
I just saw purple hair and a lattice, and I was fucking confused.
Oh my god.
We're all spooked.
I don't know how she did it. Like, do it again. Like,
I
your
just
hair,
did
like
it.
you moved your hair and went.
I have more spooktacular questions to ask you kids.
Was it about go? Who the fuck is that? And that is a tow truck.
Is someone...
No, that's somebody's fucking redneck truck. I'm gonna assume Dad went hunting or tracking.
Hunting for people.
because it's so
The
cute.
world's greatest prey.
Anyway, I have more spooky shit to ask you guys.
What? Go ahead, ask me some spooky shit.
What's your favorite Halloween movie that isn't Halloween?
Like
I don't have one.
Like something that it becomes the spooky time, and you just, before the month is up, you gotta watch it. You do it every year. That isn't Halloween.
I
Trick
just
or treat.
wait for you guys.
Ooh,
to
Trick or
tell me.
Treat's a good one. Mike said, I just wait for you guys to tell me what's good.
I don't have holiday movies.
Watch Trick or Treat.
Hocus Pocus.
Hate it.
You're a fucking
I
fool.
hate the shit out of Hocus Pocus. I hate everybody in it. I hate every moment of that movie. I hate every fucking woman in that movie. I hate every man in that movie. I hate the plot point of that movie. I hate the fact that movie exists.
Oh my god.
Did you
I
hear?
hate Hocus Pocus.
Did you hear that? Mike hates women.
We'd like to remind you that Kyle's opinions do not reflect everyone else's.
I hate the movie Hocus Pocus. I
Why?
hate everything about it. I hate everything about that movie.
It's the chocolate-covered finger of a man named Clark. How could you hate that movie?
I hate it. I hate everything about that fucking
Those
movie.
kids thought I
I'm
was a real
so
cop.
fucking
That scene's amazing. Fuck you. You're just a
I
hater.
hate that fucking
When's
movie.
the last
You can
time-
call me a hater all you
When's
want.
the last time you saw it?
Last year.
You lie.
I don't.
Your hesitation told me you're lying.
I hate Hocus
When
Pocus.
did you watch Hocus Pocus last year?
October 16th.
Why did you watch it? In what? How did you watch it? You didn't watch it with me. So you forcibly watched it yourself just so you could hate it over again.
Yes.
Thank you, Gail.
I don't understand.
Thank you, Gail. Okay. That was he said October 16th. Which is less than a year ago. Currently, as we were recording.
I hate the movie Hocus Pocus so
That
much.
was, but that was Sarah Jessica Parker's most
Ah,
accurate portrayal.
don't
She's
get
a
me-
soul-stealing
Don't get me
witch.
fucking started on Sarah Jessica Parker.
Come, little children, I'll take thee away. How could you not like that movie? And
I
why?
hate it.
You know, you'd have a different opinion if it was a
I
man
hate
singing
Hocus
that.
Pocus the same way Dan hates Tootsie Rolls.
No, Dan has a valid point. You're just being an asshole.
I'm not. I
You
hate
are.
everything about Hocus Pocus. I hate that stupid guy with his fucking lipstick shit. Fucking stupid.
Billy?
Yeah, I
How
hate
could
Billy.
you-
Fuck Billy. Fuck everybody who summons Billy. Fuck the fact that Billy exists. Fuck them stupid witches. I hate Hocus Pocus.
I still have the drum beat that guy was playing to drown out his sister.
Oh
Like,
my
stuck in
god,
my head.
really? See, this is why Mike's a douche. Because he can't find the subtle little things that make that movie great. He's just a hater.
I hate the generic drum beat that Dan just described. I fucking
we-
hate everything
you
about
got-
that movie.
Like that was like
I'm sorry, I've never accidentally done that while just fucking sitting around making my hand. I hate the fucking movie.
I think
There's nothing good about Hocus Pocus. In fact,
Cut
if
him.
you like Hocus Pocus, I respect you less as a fucking person.
I think Mike's too drunk to record.
I'm not. I just really hate Hocus Pocus.
Okay, we've done 5 of these now, and that's the first time you've beaten the shit out of the table.
I seriously hate the movie Hocus Pocus.
Hey, Gail, how do you feel about Hocus Pocus?
I don't feel safe answering currently.
Hashtag me too. You answer the fuck out of him. What guy's cracking his knuckles?
I like the movie. I haven't watched it in many years.
like
That's why I know for a fact he hasn't watched it in many years.
Dan, how do you feel about Hocus Pocus?
I like Hocus Pocus.
I feel like the 3 of us should watch
Because-
Hocus Pocus and
because
make
that
Mike
shit-
sit in the other room.
That shit made child abduction and murder fun.
Mm-hmm.
3 women got burned alive in an oven, and we cheered.
That's true.
There was a man who got decapitated, got his fingers cut off, and we laughed. That's
True.
dark humor.
Also,
That is the best dark humor
That's what's
I
my
hate
I think
cats.
I've ever watched.
I didn't like cats when I was a kid, and watching Binks get run over by a car was
Oh,
awesome.
and then he came back.
I mean, I was bummed that he puffed back out.
Binks the cat.
I just don't like cats in general.
I think everybody in that movie should be
Cut his
murdered in
mic.
their sleep.
Cut his mic. I already muted him. Nobody
Let's
can
cut
hear what
Mike.
he's talking about.
Let's
He's
cut Mike.
ridiculous right now.
I like Hocus, but like I heard they're gonna do a remake of it, and it's gonna fucking suck.
Okay,
It's
our
gonna
general
fucking
consensus
Well,
on
you
remakes.
can't go any fucking worse.
Mike, see, I know Mike hates remakes so much that
Sorry.
he'd be like, the first one sucked, but somehow this is worse.
I'm not gonna lie. I God, I hate that
Dude,
movie
man, like she
so
flew
much.
with the broom and fucking like bat Billy's head off at the end of it. That was awesome.
Yeah, that
fucking hate the movie Hocus Pocus
Okay,
so much.
I've talked to you about the my favorite personal scene from that movie. All the kids, some of the witches, they're all freaked out. They run up to that cop, and they're like, "Oh my God, I'm a virgin. I lit the black flame candle. The witches are back." And he gets off his bike and puts his helmet on the handlebars, and he's like, "You lit the black flame candle. What the hell's the matter with you?" And they all run away, and he's like, his stripper girlfriend comes out of the bar, and he's like, "Those stupid kids thought I was a real cop. Come on." Like, he's smiling. Fuck you. Good movie. Nailed it. Like, he stopped.
Worst movie ever
It's
made.
Oh my God.
Wasn't that made around the time of the Power Rangers movie? And I'm only bringing that up because like there was like this weird trend for the villains hypnotizing parents at that time.
Ivan Ooze from the Power Rangers movie. Very
Leap
much.
to your doom.
He's so gooey.
Oh, I bet you love that movie, don't you?
No,
Good. Because that movie sucks, other than Ivan Ooze.
I like that movie.
just go to bed.
No. When Ivan Ooze says
Participate or leave.
he missed all kinds of things when he was trapped up, like he says, "I missed the Black Plague, the Spanish Inquisition, and the Brady Bunch reunion." That's a good joke, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's a good joke.
He
That's
is-
much
he
better
is-
than anything in Hocus Pocus.
He is gacked to brainwash people. It was pretty cool.
How about the one-
I will admit, I was sad that we didn't get to fucking watch Lord Zed and read Repulsive fuck up Zordon. I would
sorry.
that.
I'm gonna fight Mike until we both die on our
That'll
separate
take
hills.
12 seconds.
No, on our separate hills of Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, wow.
Worst.
This has been a very what is it?
Spooky.
Very dividing episode.
Decisive.
Decisive. Thank you, Mike.
No,
Lightning.
it's divisive.
Yes,
He
thank you,
got no
Kyle.
Devices.
It's divisive on the spook.
Spook.
So much spooky.
We take spooky very serious.
Hocus Pocus is the worst thing ever conceived by mankind.
That's
You need to shut the fuck up.
that's so. You lit the black flame candle. Nice going, virgin. Yes, I'm a virgin. I'll tattoo it on my forehead. Come on, fuck you. I don't want to talk to you about this anymore because you are an immovable object of absolute
Immovability.
movability.
Ooh, that book had an eyeball.
Ooh. Ooh. Come on, fuck you.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is why me and Dan are besties, and you're a cunt.
I'll take the label of cunt my entire fucking life as long as it means that Hocus
All right,
Pocus sucks.
all right. Let's move it on. What was a movie that spooked you as a kid, but now as an adult you
Child's
watch it,
Play.
it's not spooky?
Spooked as a kid, but not as an adult.
Right.
Child's
Okay.
Play.
can agree with Child's Play.
That doll fucked me up because at the time I had a doll that was fucking sweet and my friend, and it was redheaded. And then I saw that movie by accident, and it fucked me up for like 2.5 years.
I can concur. Yeah. But like the thing about Child's Play that always got me was never the doll, it was Andy. When I was a kid, I felt so fucking bad for him because like the scene where Chucky's climbing the building and coming into the window, he's like bashing on the door of the hospital. He's like, "Help me, he's coming to kill me." I always felt bad for the little kid in Child's Play.
Yeah, I watched that with commentary. And
like they convinced him.
Yeah, and
that it was really happening.
He's talking about, he's like, I don't remember what the director said because I was too young, but I remember like he really convinced me that I was going to die.
Yeah, they made that little kid think that it was really happening around him.
So you felt that performance, and like, oh man, like, yeah, you really did feel for the kid, especially if you were young watching it. Like, oh man, because like you felt like you could be that kid. Like, we've all had, like, that Cabbage Patch style doll.
Of course. Or at least been
or
around
known someone who did.
Or at least been around one. Yeah.
And, like, you go to a sleepover, fucking, like, USA is on, it's late night, they're playing horror movies, you get spooked out.
Damn, this is whispery, spooky.
Frost.
Jack Frost, like the horror one?
Like the snowman?
How
or
is
the
it possible?
claymation thing? I love you, Kubla.
How is it possible that we've done 5 episodes of this and I hadn't heard about Jack Frost the horror movie in years, and it's been mentioned twice on this show?
It's gonna be a running theme, especially when we get in the winter.
If nobody remembers Jack Frost the horror movie, he fucks a girl to death with a carrot because he's a snowman.
Yeah, I watched that at a friend's house, and I was way too young. I don't think the parent realized what Jack Frost really was.
I thought the snowman movie.
It freaked me the fuck out.
I thought the snowman movie with Batman was creepier.
Was Michael Keaton?
Snow Dad is better than no dad.
He doesn't say it like that.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman. I'm Snow Dad. No. One of the movies that freaked me out as a kid and not as an adult.
It.
Oh, absolutely. The second I was like a little bit older. Oh my god. It, the original, is one of the worst fucking movies ever made.
Oh, especially that second part.
It's embarrassing.
Where it had that douchebag from the Waltons.
The original It, and I fucking yell at people all the time. They're like, "Don't you find that movie scary?" I'm like, no. I love Tim Curry as an actor, and I love him as a clown. But like, other than that, that movie sucks shit for breakfast.
I love how much Tim Curry hated playing that role.
Smoking cigarettes in the clown costume and shit.
I'm having fucking panic attacks.
Right?
That's an idea for a tattoo.
I also have panic attacks when drawn up in a fucking clown costume.
Well, yeah, I smoke a lot of cigarettes because I'm constantly in a panic attack. Spooky
panic attacks.
But I want that to be my next tattoo, where like you probably seen the picture where it's like him holding an umbrella. He has a fucking cigarette hanging out of his mouth, and he just like looks downtrodden.
He looks bummed, and he's smoking a cigarette dressed as the fucking clown.
I always wanted to get an It tattoo, but everybody always gets like the scary face in.
No, yeah,
you should get Tim Curry being disappointed.
No, that's the greatest tattoo idea.
You should get it right in the middle of your back.
Because like one of the reasons why it was so depressing for him too is no one talked to him.
Yeah.
Like whenever you see like photos of him looking like scared, like
he was alone that whole time.
Nobody like talked to him at all.
It's a shame that movie sucks so much shit.
It does suck. I mean, the first part is good.
No, it's not.
The first part is bearable.
Yeah,
okay.
Try again.
Okay. No, Dan got it. So many people have argued with me like, you don't like the second half. You think that makes the whole movie better? I'm like, no. Everything after Georgia getting eaten sucks.
I don't remember the movie.
But everybody who does remember the movie and doesn't have seen it recently and not just remembered it with your nostalgia goggles on, that movie sucks shit.
This is when everyone knows that fucking Gail right now is turned into a Japanese ghost.
Yeah,
She's getting real spooky.
She has been fucking with her hair the whole time.
She's gonna fucking crop my TV, isn't she?
And she's been fucking. She went emo kid a few minutes ago.
Fucking Gail
just left-eyed it up.
That's gonna be you.
Mike, I've been since we started, I had spooky topics.
Yeah.
What do you got on your paper?
It better be spooky.
The FBI had to fucking close an observatory.
The FBI had to close an observatory.
The FBI had to close a cosmic observatory because one of the employees decided to use their 3D printer to print a bunch of guns. That's the first topic I have.
Go on, though.
I don't remember the...
Was it just because that was the only place Homeboy could get his hands on a 3D printer?
Dude, probably.
Why does an observatory have a 3D printer?
Why wouldn't it?
Why would it?
I don't know.
What are the benefits?
This is like from 3 weeks ago. Leave me alone. I just wrote some topics that said observatory closed because guy printed guns.
I think Mike...
More importantly, why would a guy who works at an observatory need a bunch of 3D printed guns?
Actually, when I was watching...
I actually also 3-tap table.
Order in the court!
Mike, you're becoming a problem. I'm not a problem. I am a solution to everybody else's.
Stop!
I'm done.
I was when I was doing my dark web.
Oh yeah!
I forgot, Dan.
Dan has started an entire project about the. He says dark. I'm gonna call it.
Well, there's layers to it.
Yeah, we're gonna call it fucking. I don't know.
He says dark web. I say unlightened spider home.
Okay.
Explain that just briefly.
Maybe later.
Do I need to?
But
an unlightened spider home. I'm gonna call it the fucking. I don't know.
Dark.
The gray area.
So. Oh my god. The dark web is essentially just like the stuff that's off like major search engines. It's like it's not. They call it off proxy.
Yeah.
Where like if you want to buy a toddler.
No, that's deep web. Dark web is just where.
I miss this table.
Where pretty much dark web is just like an American construction because like to like the rest of the world, that's just the internet because that's what we have to use.
To the rest of the world, they barely have internet and they consider Facebook the entire web.
Yeah.
No, you're just going off that John Oliver episode.
I am not because I also listen to lots of stuff.
I've seen several countries like that, but I would like to hear Dan's
like a lot of them
deep
with
web stories.
Like a lot of them with like oppressive governments have to use like secure lines so they can actually like talk to each other because
secure lines. What is this? 1992?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Would you like to play 1999 a minute to talk to the dark web?
Did you say duck web?
Dark web.
I don't think Mike's okay.
Duck web duck.
Damn it! I was just making fun of myself for that.
Don't worry, I did it for you.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
But
how many toddlers did you buy?
A guy did a video of like how easy it is to like fucking like sneak in.
He's so sneaky.
3D printed guns. He fucking had a drone drop a gun with like a fucking like political candidate behind him, and it was fucking hilarious. And he was arrested like right away.
Like right away.
Like right away.
Was this America?
After he tried to shoot the guy, and it fucking went off. It didn't go off.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Did you just describe a snuff film?
No, he just described that scene from The Dark Knight where that guy tries to kill Harvey Dent in the courtroom and he grabs the gun and punches him in the face and he's like, I suggest you buy American. He fucking throws it.
That's not true because Ruger's the best revolver. Anyway.
But
Not for dark web. Carbon fiber. Fucking
carbon fiber.
3D
You were
printed
no.
guns.
We're talking about fucking ABS plastic.
I was talking about The Dark Knight.
You weren't.
what I'm trying to get into is the deep web.
The deep. It's so deep.
That sounds
You
terrifying.
It is.
No, it really sounds terrifying.
By the way,
it is.
you should buy a VPN if you're gonna do that.
I'll buy a VPN.
Yeah,
You
the
should
ones
buy
that are free, just sit there and be like, we're not gonna tell all of your information unless somebody asks.
What was your adventure so far? Anything of note?
I've just been into a lot of forums.
Okay.
So nothing like really like crazy.
What are the dark web forums about? Like, do they just tell you how to get to the fucked up shit?
They tell you.
He just shook his
They
head
tell
at
you
me.
how much money you have to spend on a toddler.
Like what I'm trying to see if that Cannibal Cafe website is real.
Like
I
the
hear it's
Rammstein
real.
song?
Yes.
Weird.
Awkward silence. Yes.
No, I just don't know what that is. That's why my.
You don't know about the
you don't know about
Rammstein
the
song?
Cannibal?
Mein Teil? about the entire fucking song written about a dude who sold himself on the internet to be eaten.
Yeah.
And then
I know that
the entire
story.
fucking
I don't
song
know
is
that
about
song.
the dude who like cut his dick off, and they started off with like a fucking dick sausage, and then the guy killed him, and then ate him.
I do know that story. I don't know that song. I know a lot of Rammstein songs.
Mein Teil.
See, now I know it. I don't know them by name.
The thing is, the translation's real easy because it's mein Teil, which is my part, which means two things in German, which means my part and my penis.
It was off the America album.
And Dan, what did you find, by the way? Now that you're done explaining this to Kyle, what did you find?
What? Found German penis.
Well,
you found multiple German penis.
I'm trying. I found the Cannibal Cafe, which is essentially a website where you buy people to eat. And
wait,
they
like
sell
whole people or like
yes,
parts of people?
Yes, like people sell them, like depressed people who are suicidal essentially sell themselves to be eaten.
Nah, fuck that. I mean, like, I've been suicidal myself, but at the same time, like, you don't get that fuck. No, I'm going out in a blaze of glory.
Can everyone at this table agree that you've been suicidal?
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Gail's nonchalant giggling is disturbing.
Why was it?
I've been on Cannibal Cafe.
I sold my left tit.
Hold on,
there.
I need to cancel my bid.
I'm also trying to get into to see like what type of like weird fucking like gore games that are on there, because I've been seeing like a lot of like weird fucking like essentially like what I'm trying to do is like I am dancing around this because it's real easy to fucking just stumble on child porn, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
At
that's
all?
an absolute fucking.
So basically, the
deal
dark
breaker.
web is
Deep web.
LimeWire.
Deep web.
I'm sorry, the deep web is circa LimeWire 2003.
Were you looking at child porn in 2003, Mike?
I was also a child.
I remember
that'll hold
LimeWire.
Wait a minute. What's the statute on that? That's still illegal, right?
No.
Why, you
child
got some
porn is not
LimeWire
legal.
stuff?
I'm just saying, when they throw the book at the kid, I don't know any cases where that's happened. If a 13-year-old was looking at 13-year-old people porn.
I've heard that has happened.
That has, and they
Yeah.
just treat it like any case?
Like 13-year-olds sending news to other 13-year-olds, like they're fucking.
Yeah,
The
actually,
problem
you're right. I
is,
have heard
yeah,
that.
I was
Okay.
gonna say the
Attack for
problem
child.
is
Never mind.
anything of that
Gail
sort
speaking
under
with
that
the
age
question.
Okay.
is illegal.
That's very
So
true.
it doesn't matter the age of the person looking at it. The fact is the content is illegal.
Apparently, I knew this information
Yeah.
already and needed to be reminded. Thank you all.
Yeah. Kyle's gonna
LimeWire.
go delete his LimeWire account now.
Yes, my
You didn't
LimeWire
account for
account.
LimeWire?
I don't know. I haven't.
It's been 14 years since LimeWire was a
All I
thing.
remember is that everybody has that accidental fucking video of that man shoving his head up a woman's vagina. It was
Ooh.
totally fake.
that
but,
video is
uh,
fake as fuck.
Yeah, but it's every other video.
But if I come back next episode a little quieter,
I'll tell you what, Dan.
No,
You
Dan,
can come as quiet
that's-
as you want.
thank you. That means I found a red room.
Dan, those aren't
Ooh,
real.
He found a red
Those
room.
aren't real.
Have you guys heard?
I will tell you what. Anything that anybody tells me is not real, I'm pretty convinced is real.
They're both looking at me like I'm dumb. Red rooms aren't fucking real. No one's ever been able to find one.
What if I
Yeah,
do?
and report it.
Okay, people are snitches, dude.
What are you talking about? Nobody's been able to
People
record a
are-
red room. Nobody's been able to prove that the Earth is round. What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, people are fucking snitches. They want notoriety. The second, hundreds of websites are like, we looked for a red room. This is what we found.
Ain't you ever
All right,
seen the?
but
Hold on.
Before we start saying red rooms aren't real, let's let the
By the way, I
15
just
people who
assume-
listen to us
It's
clue
like
in on what a
5.
red room is.
A room that is red.
Holy shit.
No one has ever found one.
By the way, there's only like 5 people listen to us, but
No,
we'll
last
continue to be
one.
optimal.
We had 15
Yo,
on YouTube. We
yo.
had 15 on YouTube.
By the way, to our Canadian homies,
We love you. Our president's
I love
crazy.
you.
Please adopt us. Help
Yeah.
us now.
all of that, everything
And
that he
fuck
just
the
said,
Winnipeg Jets.
everything except your hockey is awesome.
Your hockey blows.
But
Y'all
yeah,
didn't even
I'm
make the
sure. Like
playoffs.
I won't find it, but like I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna
No,
stumble
hold
on like
on.
a lot of
What
gore
is
photos.
a red room?
All right, yes. So a red room.
Supposedly, allegedly, all of the legal terms that we
Look at you in
need.
spooky voice, spooky
Yeah.
whispers.
Oh God, you got him back into it.
What is a red room?
Oh God, I don't know what that's gonna sound like when we play that back.
What is a fucking red room?
A red room is pretty much a live snuff film. It's live snuff. It's like a fucking chat room where you give a guy a little bit of Bitcoin and you tell them what you want to do to the victim, and they do it.
I gotta tell you, dude, they're not real.
I want you to clip their toenails aggressively.
They would do it for Bitcoin.
God,
no, they're not. They're not fucking
You
real.
made me shiver with that, Mike.
Ooh.
You're a fucking maniac.
Ooh.
No, you're not even.
You
Like,
can't even handle these perversions.
I think Mike did that intentionally for me because he knows that I have a real fucking
You
phobia.
almost fell off the table. Watch my beer.
I have a phobia of getting my nails cut.
So does he.
I don't have a phobia. It just feels
You
weird.
know what? So do I.
He
No.
freaks the fuck out.
I
I'm
don't freak
legitimately-
out. It just feels bad.
Wait a
You
minute.
have no feeling in your goddamn toenails. but when
I have
clip them,
tons of
you
feeling in
cry
my
like a
toenails.
motherfucker.
It's this finger that has no feeling.
Your
Suck it.
finger and your toes have feeling. Your
Flipping it
toenail
off with his pinky.
has
Not.
no
It's this
feeling.
one.
Yeah, he's flipping him off. Not
This
the
finger
pinky.
has no feeling in it because of a bad dishes experience.
Because of bad dishes.
He said because of a bad dishes.
But no, I doubt I'm gonna find it, and like yeah, it's
You
still,
won't.
It's still up in the air whether or not they exist.
They're
but,
not
like,
real.
It's fun to hunt.
There's no
I
way
just
they're
wanna
not
break
real.
my psyche, man.
No, my point is that everything that we've talked about so far, child porn, guns, drugs.
Did you have to start with child porn?
I have to start with that
Yeah.
because that's so rampant on the fucking deep dark web. Which one are we talking about?
Deep.
We're rampant on the deep web. But I'm saying that shit everybody knows about. Even investigators.
Just keep going and remind me later.
Oh, I did you that?
I can't read your fucking
Oh my
bird
god,
hands.
that's 4 or 5. Come on. Anyway, deep dark web shit. All that shit that I just mentioned has been very much reported on. Whether they didn't go the full distance and invest bitcoins and all that into it, it's all been that. But every red room that's ever been paid for by every investigator on the deep or dark web is fake. They'll take your money and fuck off. So if you find one,
smart as fuck.
if you find one, Dan, you started it.
Yes.
You're doing it.
I'll make a red room.
Wait, hold on. I need to get back into a topic here. Dan, you don't like the clippies of the nails, of the toenails?
Oh God, no.
That's amazing.
I don't want to talk about it.
What's wrong with you people?
My shit actually ties back into Halloween. Ties back into being spooky, bro.
Michael,
Spook it up.
you did that fucking terribly.
This
Jesus
glass
Christ.
Sucks.
No, you did it all wrong.
I did not.
Oh my
Ladies
God.
and gentlemen at home, how do you pour a beer? You tilt the
Jesus
glass
Christ.
and you pour. Mike just went straight down. Anyway,
Michael likes to give a lot
No,
of
I
head.
you
did a
didn't.
45-degree angle and it still sucked.
my fucking toenail shit stems back to Halloween night when I was like 11 or 12 and I was living with my mother, and I had a Raiden costume. You know, from fucking Mortal Kombat. I was Raiden.
No, the other Raiden.
Yes, the other Raiden. But no, that was my costume for the night, and I was gonna go out trick or treating. And my mom was like, when I was
You
changing,
did it wrong.
I was like, you know, I gotta go. We gotta get ready. We're gonna go trick or treating. And she was, as I was changing, she said, "Your nails are too long." So we trimmed my fingernails, and for some reason, she was like, "We gotta do your toenails." And instead of using the clippers, dude, she tore them off by hand. And if you notice, like, my shoes isn't off right now, but like I'm gonna take it off. The big nail on my right foot, Michael, look at it.
Oh my God. I've never seen fucking calf hues on a human.
It's so thick because she tore it the fuck off to the base of my fucking big toenail. We're having a foot war. But no, like, I didn't know that when you get that shit torn off, it fucking grows back like 10 times thicker than it ever was. So my right one clips, and Mariah, I never liked doing it. And Mariah and me started dating, and she's like, "I'm clipping your fucking
wife.
yeah, my wife." But she's like, "I'm clipping these fucking things," and she starts clipping my right side and everything's cool in the gang, and then she starts clipping the left side and she's like, we need like the jaws of life that pulls people out of car accidents or something because this thing won't cut. And I'm like, it doesn't cut. It just eventually dies slowly.
Like your personality.
Dan, why don't you like...
Yeah, why don't you like your nails touched? Mine's just because it feels icky.
Oh. Well, it's a little traumatic.
Mine was very traumatic.
That's not my fault. Everybody here has little fucking hooves.
Itty bitty hooves.
No, the reason I don't like my nails being messed with is my family used to let my neighbors babysit us. Well, babysit
right.
me. This is before
Let's all strap in for this
I
story.
was gonna say, this is gonna be good.
Well, they used to clean, like, underneath our nails, like, with, like, a fucking rag. Like, they would grab, like, a washcloth and, like, jam it.
I don't necessarily want to have this conversation.
Underneath a nail.
I fucking hate these.
And
How
they
do you
would-
jam a rag under a nail?
I know how.
I just described it. You take a rag and you jam it underneath your
I
toenail.
feel like there has to be a metal prod involved.
There's not.
No, you've had that happen?
I know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
I had it done once, not repeatedly from babysitters.
They used to do it. They used to do it to our fingernails.
Keep going, dude.
Ah!
They used to do it. They used to do it to the toenails, and oh my god, they use like the worst nail clippers ever to like clip our nails. And shit. It was just hard. It's just like
Wait.
It was two rocks
And this was
clanged
not.
together.
This was not your mom or anybody who lived
No, it
with
was
you.
his fucking
This-
neighbors
this
who
was-
established this.
these were the neighbors that my family trusted.
Jesus
watch me.
fucked up Christ.
I feel like this needs to be stopped and handled by a professional.
I feel like you guys know too much about me, and every time you guys speak, I learn shit that's new.
So I want to mention
Oh shit.
that Michael is. So your experience is because whoever
My
ripped
mother.
your mother. Yeah, I forgot instantly because. Anyway.
We all want to forget.
It's
Kyle.
Kyle.
Exactly.
It's his mother sucks.
Yeah.
Because Kyle's
Ripped
mom
your
sucks.
toenail. This motherfucker would rather rip his nails off than have them clipped.
No, I get that. I get that to an
What?
extent. I
No,
legitimately.
you clip the
That
tiny corner
fucking-
and you rip them off.
That fucking.
Oh.
This.
Yeah.
That clacking nonsense rattles through my whole fucking body.
It does.
When I fucking
You
clip
just-
I can't clip my own toenails. It makes me sick. It legitimately makes me nauseous.
See, I'm not fucking sane.
You're not
You
fucking
just clip
sane.
the fucking
See-
corner, you rip that shit the fuck
See,
off.
I'm
But
the
that's
opposite
when you
because
risk ripping your nail off.
they're-
I don't give a shit.
they had one of those shitty toenail clippers
Yeah.
where it would clip, but they would rip
the
with
rest
the
off.
clip.
See?
No, you don't rip
And
with
that
no,
fucking
You don't
So
rip with
he-
the clip.
so Dan
you clip,
doesn't
you
like
get, You
it.
get a seat. You get a
I
clean
can't-
clip,
ugh.
and you rip the tip off.
I can't do it
He
because
said, you don't rip with the clip, you grab the tip. There's so much rhyming happening right now, unnecessarily.
we're sharing trauma and rhyming, guys. Always a fun
Yeah,
time
but Kyle
at
knows
the
what I
wasted
mean.
state.
No, but last week, Dan was like, I thought I knew you guys, but I like the fact that we're learning shit about each other.
And we're making it public.
We've been friends for a long
About
fucking
personal
time.
grooming.
That's not personal group.
No,
that was
but Kyle knows-
torture.
No, you clip you feed fucking people with your hooves. But if you have real,
Okay, for everyone
Why
at
do you
home.
keep calling them hooves?
because
everyone-
his
Wait.
feet are fucking this big, like fucking 2.5 inches
For
wide.
everyone at home, Mike is struggling to get his fucking foot into his lap.
Just so everyone knows, Kyle is just an ankle with a big toe.
Apparently.
You just clip the tip of the fucking in the corner. You take the corner of the nail and you bend it up and you clip the fucking edge of it off,
No.
and then you rip it, and it's done.
What kind of weird shit does that say about me? That
Did your grandpa from the Vietnam War teach you how to do that?
Efficiently.
Jeez.
because they
It's
use
not
this
my.
this
It's
is
not
what-
my fucking fault that y'all's feet are 2 inches wide.
I got normal sized feet.
Fuck your normal size feet.
they used to shove bamboo shoots up people's fingernails in the Vietnam War.
Yeah. Next topic.
Just saying.
God, can we talk about snuff again?
Yeah. Let's go back to the
Go to a lighter
fucking.
topic.
Let's go back to the gray web.
I have more stuff written down.
Good.
Oh, you guys reminded me of this earlier. The dream I had about our entire crew.
Swapping bodies?
No, you made that up. The whole crew.
Everything ever is made up.
Duh. But we all were at an amusement park, and we got fucking stuck upside down on a roller coaster.
And it in your mouth?
Wow, dude, what are you doing right now?
Bored.
We all got stuck upside down on a roller coaster. You're not gonna be bored when I tell you the end of this fucking dream story. So, I had a dream we're all at an amusement park. Me, this Dan over there, Mike.
Me, this Dan.
This particular Dan. By the way,
Gail.
for those of you who don't know, this is Earth 3 Dan, because we burned through the first Earth 2s and 1.
Oh, God, that's a whole story. Kyle.
That's for next week. We killed 2 of them already. But, okay, so I'm having this dream. All of us are in an amusement park. Everything's just normal amusement park styles. Everybody's just fucking walking around, getting food, riding rides, as you do. And then everybody's like, we need to ride the roller coaster together. We need to ride the roller coaster together. I know, I smell bad. It's not my fault.
No, it's him.
You didn't hear that?
What? Did he fart?
He shat.
Wow, this is really coming off the rails here. But anyway,
Keep going, Kyle.
natural
I'm with you.
amusement
I'm with
park shit. Our boy Evan is with us at the time.
Never. That's how I know it's fake.
That's why it's a dream. And so the roller coaster does a loop. It does another loop.
Wait, hold on. Does it do a loop? Or does it do a loop-de-loop?
Oh, hold on, I'm not done. If you shut the fuck up, you know the whole story.
Well, if you just
It
get
did
over
a loop, and then it did a D-loop.
A D-loop. So it
But
went
then
backwards?
it did a third loop.
That's a
And
loop-de-loop
it got
loop.
stuck upside down. And okay, we're stuck there, and we're all thinking like, fuck, being stuck upside down totally sucks. Nothing's really gonna happen.
You know, if I had to pick anybody to be stuck upside down with, it'd be Dan.
It would be all of you.
I would be fucking
fuck you.
panicking.
I'd be
No,
with Dan.
that's the thing. Dan is terrified of roller coasters.
I
am
would
terrified
also
of
not
this,
be
yes.
on this roller coaster.
You were.
I would
All of
also
us were.
definitely not be
But
on
no,
this roller
okay.
coaster.
If
Why
this
are
was
you
real,
scared of roller coasters?
Yo, how many?
I'm
No,
not-
hold on. I would
No.
interview Dan right now, but
No.
why are you fucking scared of
Mike.
roller coasters?
Mike,
roller
I have a
coasters are one of the
preface-
most.
I have a preface to all of this.
Yeah. But
How
who
much
cares?
gnarly life shit have you seen Dan go through and not be fazed by? Tons. And he's terrified of roller coasters.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why is Dan scared of roller coasters?
I'm not necessarily well, I'm scared of roller coasters because of falling. I hate heights and I hate the feel of falling.
He's really scared of heights.
So you don't like any roller coasters at all? You don't like any rides? You don't like like amusement whatsoever?
No, he really is not
I
about that life.
fucking hate it.
When we first went to, I forget what, I was at one with you years ago, maybe Dorney
I
or
kind of
something.
felt kind of shocked by that information.
I thought he was fucking with me. Because this is the guy who
Right?
we will literally party until we're almost fucking dead. Like, our hearts should have exploded 2 hours ago. But he's like, oh, I'm getting on that ride. And I thought he was fucking with me, but he was not. He was very much not. But in the dream world...
Why? That's like the most controlled instance of your life being exploded that you can be in.
I used to, well, it kind of
I
stemmed
used
from
to
one of-
explode my life all the time.
Yeah.
He hates it.
It happened when I was like a kid. I was like climbing a tree, and I fell out of the tree, and I was
and
dangling.
a roller coaster hit me.
And I was dangling. I was dangling from this branch.
Wait, hold on. Like dangling or like?
Like I was holding on to a tree branch, and it broke, and I was just kind of like swinging.
Dan,
How tall was this tree?
There is no other definition of dangling. He just has you explain dangling to him
Yeah, and then you explain the
via
explanation.
pantomime, which no one but him can see.
Yeah, right. Oh,
I'm
God.
just saying, like, was it 30 feet off the ground, or like was it like 5 feet off the
I'll give
ground?
him a solid 20.
It was high enough to terrify a 9-year-old.
So like
So
2
like
feet off the ground.
2 to 4 feet.
Dude,
Doesn't matter. It fucking terrified me. It was a terrifying experience.
I'm sorry, but like my mind right now is blown by the fact that Dan,
I'm not trying
my friend who I've known through like fucking music festivals and all this other fucking bullshit, like amazing fucking stories
on the ground,
is kind of scared.
No,
kind of vehicle hole off the ground.
It's legitimately not kind of scared. I have a bunch of gathering stories that involve Dan and a Ferris wheel. None of those stories involve Dan on that Ferris wheel. He's at ground level while I'm throwing stuff at him from 60 feet in the air. Dan's not a heights guy.
Puts me in a panic attack. I fucking gone on rides with like exes.
You
so
know,
they have embarrassing stories of me going into complete panic attack.
You need to be comfortable right now. I'm gonna throw you through that window.
You know who else is very terrified of heights? My dad. Could be Dan's dad.
Is it because you're all hobbit-sized? Nice.
Also, your dad's an asshole for leaving my mom like that.
I'm not scared of heights whatsoever. Never been.
All right, everybody through the window.
Like it took me. It took me
probably survived.
No, it took me 6 plane rides to finally be comfortable with going on planes.
Yeah, I wasn't scared the first time I was on a plane.
Why is everybody afraid of planes? You're more likely to be killed in traffic on the way to the airport.
I'm never gonna get to finish this dream.
No, because your dream sucks.
It's the sensation of falling.
I like that. You don't like that?
That fucks with me.
You don't like the sensation of falling? Like shoots adrenaline into my brain, and I'm a fucking junkie, so I love it.
I will go on the most extreme roller coaster on the goddamn planet, but I hate that fucking thing that just goes up and down.
The Dominator?
I hate it because my balls hurt every fucking time I go in that fucking thing. I will go on the most extreme, upside down, height ridden, fucking down at fucking 0 degrees, fucking straight the fuck down. I will go on that 1,000 fucking times. But that fucking thing that just goes up and then fucking down at fucking speed hurts my fucking balls
the Dominator
so goddamn much that I will not do it. I will do the most extreme roller coaster on the planet before I go on that fucking Dominator again, strictly because my fucking genitals hurt.
Ooh. Also, I have a lot of recurring nightmares of me falling to my death too.
Yeah, but do they involve your genitals?
I mean, like, my genitals are attached to me at the time, so...
He straight up stole my dream theme.
What, that your genitals hurt?
Yes.
No, like, I'm not scared of any roller coaster on the planet, but I will not go on the thing that goes just straight up and down on the basis that my genitals hurt.
I have no problem with any of these.
Then you really don't have genitals.
Yeah,
I don't
hear
understand.
the rest of Kyle's story and us being on a roller coaster.
The dream, now that I'm thinking about it, actually I thought you were privy, Mike, previously to the information that Dan was very not cool with heights and roller coasters.
I've been very vocal about it.
I didn't know anything about Dan not being okay with heights.
I don't think Mike's ever been in the situation where you protested against it, though.
Oh.
He's never been with us.
I know you've been there plenty.
I didn't know.
I've been there many times.
I didn't know.
But no, like, this story actually makes
I don't put
more
myself
sense.
in situations where I go on those.
I don't either, so
The
that's
story
why I
actually
wouldn't know, because
makes
I've never
more
been in this
sense
situation.
Now that you know that information. So, we convinced Dan to get on the roller coaster. All of us are cool. Everybody's on the fucking thing, and it does the loop-de-loop, and then we get stuck. It just fucking click, 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 and stops. We're all upside down. And all of a sudden, Dan's just like, Kyle. And I'm like, what's up? He goes, this is your fucking fault. I'm like, dude, I know. I'm sorry.
By the way, this is all dream.
I was like, I'm sorry. I fucking made you get on the ride. I didn't make you, but I convinced you to get on the ride. And he's like, no, everything that happened is your fucking fault. I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, no. The fact that we're stuck upside down right now, the fact that it went click, 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 and it stopped, and now we're here. And then he turned around to all of you and convinced, I was upside down hanging with you all, and there was an entire mob of all of you hitting me with everything you had. Wallets, change, purses, just fucking Dan was like, boo this man, kill him in the front seat. I'm like, why? I convinced you to get on, but it's not my fault it stopped, and you just somehow convinced every person on the fucking roller coaster that it was Kyle's fault, and just beat me with literally everything in arm's reach.
It's just funny because of the fact that it doesn't take much to beat Kyle.
I can say that story is kind of accurate, because if I would go on a roller coaster with you, Kyle, and you were the one to convince me, I wouldn't.
Almost.
15.
I wouldn't, like, I would blame you.
No, but
I would look at you and be like, you convinced me on this. But I wouldn't turn.
That's what I meant.
I wouldn't turn the car against you.
Okay.
I would fucking strangle you myself.
That's what I was
as
thinking.
I cry.
When I woke up, I was like,
my head around Dan being afraid of something so fucking trivial. All the things to be controlled, like.
What about me not liking roller coasters?
You don't like anything, so I don't care.
That's true. You don't like much.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
But no, that was
Name the last thing that you did that was fun.
That was the weird
and
part.
overtime doesn't count.
Name the last thing that you did that was fun.
Guys, we're about to witness a spooky
Ooh,
breakup.
spooky.
Dude, they're about to have a spooky domestic. Other people's pain. Dan's just dying laughing.
You don't like heights. You like roller coasters.
I absolutely have no problem with heights.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
So
she's
what are you?
got
Where are
bitch
you coming
made
up
like
with that?
Dan.
I'm not coming up with anything. I was talking about Dan.
You were saying to me.
No, I was looking at you.
Okay, no.
Because your
Fuck
eyes,
you, dude.
fucking.
You just said.
Creeping you out.
You just said. Yeah, what's the last thing you did that was fun? Yeah, what is the last thing you did that was fun?
Yeah, what is the last thing Gail did that was fun? Hold on. Let me adjust the microphone.
Well,
Like,
until
legit,
10
it was
minutes
like-
ago was the Wasted State podcast.
By the
Please
way,
put
it
this
can't
away.
involve. You're allowed to adjust it
It's
yourself.
nothing to do with work.
No, if you're gonna talk, you're
You
gonna
have to
deep
put
throat
it-
the microphone.
You
Jesus
legit
Christ.
keep it in your mouth.
I don't know, off-roading or.
I'm sorry, you haven't had a vehicle capable of off-roading in at least 2.5 years.
Okay, but my point is.
Shots fired.
To Brett Kavanaugh, when's the last time you did something fun?
When's the last time I did something that was fun?
Yeah.
The Kavanaugh.
To Kavanaugh.
Hey, Mike, why don't you go on stage? I just can't relate to your fear of people.
Of public speaking.
It's so weird to me.
Hey,
Is it?
That you
I'm
can't
sorry.
go on stage and do jokes.
Mike's been very critical of everyone all night. Now people are throwing it back
Yeah,
at him.
I'm not gonna
Kyle,
take this.
why don't we go jogging?
Okay.
Well, you can't fucking attack him because he physically can't jog.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, one-legged man, why don't you play hopscotch?
Wait. Why doesn't Kyle do something that is technically classified as a disability in public?
Because sex isn't that important to him.
It isn't. Oh, I'm sorry. It's almost like one of us has a communication disability along with a fucking personality disability.
Yeah, the communication disability is really showing right now.
It is.
To be
because
fair.
I forgot.
Thank you for attacking me for my phobia. I appreciate that.
To be
I'm
fair.
sorry. Is your phobia being totally competent?
What?
Mike started this.
I don't know.
He was hoping that shot was fucking swoosh. Because I was confused for a second, thinking I missed a joke. He said, and it's like, no, never mind. Are we done?
Yes.
Thank you for listening. Does anybody have anything they want to say before they go?
Thank you for tuning in for the first spooky podcast of the Shocktober.
Wait.
30
Something
seconds.
important.
30 whole seconds.
You guys yelled at me and made me write down pound my pucker.
Yeah, so go ahead. Explain
He
why.
said, so go ahead, pound my pucker. I think that's all that needs to be said about that. We're done with number 5 Wasted State podcast.
Anyways, we're all done being friends. We're done. This is it. This is the last fucking Wasted State podcast. It's spooky. Fuck you. Good night.
It's really not.
Yo, that is the furthest the microphone has ever been from Dad's face.